Good evening. I'm Chanel, Vehicle Title Expert. Thank you so much for tuning in, and thank you in advance for subscribing. So I want you guys to pay close attention to your letter of lien release. Once you get that after you pay off your vehicle. So this is very important because even though you pay that vehicle off, if your letter of lien release is missing important information, or the information that's on your letter of lien release is wrong, this will cause you to be rejected at the DMV. So you really want to pay attention to that letter of lien release. Don't just take it blindly from your lien holder and go to the DMV with it, assuming or believing that everything on it is accurate. So the first thing you want to look out for is any inaccurate vehicle information, the year, the make, the model, the VIN, especially that VIN. The VIN must be in full. It cannot be abbreviated. I said this before and I'm going to say it again. The DMV does not assume. So if you're going there and the VIN is only, shortened to maybe 4 or 6 digits, the DMV will have a problem with this. They do not assume anything. They want to see all of the data, and they want everything to be accurate for their records, and so that they can obtain, the correct record in question. The second thing you would want to be on the lookout for is the misspelling of owner or owners' names on record. Very important. Okay. Also, in the event of a name change or an acquisition or merger, you will want to have supporting documentation along with that letter of lien release when you go to the DMV, to show that maybe you had your name changed due to marriage, or if you're a business, the business name change, or the business was acquired, or is one and the same of another business. You will want to have those documents for that type of scenario as well. Let me just share, in the event of a name change or merger or acquisition, the lien holder may not necessarily change that on their end, because when you finance that vehicle from the beginning, they are going to go with the information that you had, during that time. Or if you change later on, then, they'll go along with that as well. But once they're releasing that lien to you, if there has been no changes, they're going to give you only what they have as the most recent record, on their end. Okay, but again, if you're changing your name, be prepared to go to DMV with the necessary name change documents as such. Okay. The next thing you want to be mindful of is the date of the lien release. Okay, very important. If this date is missing, the DMV will reject your transaction. They want to know when your lien was in fact satisfied. Very important. And they have to have this for their records because it could become a legal matter down the road. And lastly, your lien release should have the signature of the lien or financial agent, even if your lien holder is an individual. Okay, maybe you had an individual family member, someone to finance your vehicle. Nevertheless, they still must sign as well. Okay, because if a signature is missing on that letter of lien release from the lien or financial agent, DMV will also reject your transaction due to this error as well. So when it comes to you having your letter of lien release, make sure you take heed to these tips that I shared on tonight. If these things are not in order, you will be getting rejected at the DMV. So you don't want to go down that route at all, because if so, you will be paying a visit to your lien holder again, and it's not always going to be a rapid process. So be proactive and, just be on point and review your letter of lien release as soon as you receive it from your lien holder. If you have any questions as it pertains to letter of lien releases, feel free to drop me a line below or visit me at wisdomandauthority.com. Please check me out on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Please click share and subscribe. Thank you for tuning in, and I hope to hear from you soon.